Hi, and welcome to day 20 of your 30-day yoga journey. You've made it 2/3 of the way through this journey. Today we are meeting our feminine energy, so we're going to do a real fluid kind of flow. I'm really excited to join you in this class, especially after yesterday's quite strong class. I'm excited to get a little juicy with it. So let's begin seated cross-legged on our mats. Lengthening up tall through the spine and just allowing yourself a moment to pause, to tune in, to get to know where your body and the breath are at, and to prepare yourself to move. On your next inhale, we're going to take our hands down beside us and reach them up overhead. Exhale, hands come together in front of the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. You might even look up to the hands, and exhale, lower the hands to the heart. Inhale, reaches the arms above. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, sweep. And exhale, hands come down. On your next inhale, we're going to reach those arms up overhead and then dropping the right hand down beside you, walking the fingertips out and coming over to the right side, taking a full side stretch through that left side of the body as you reach the left arm overhead. Now you can be here with your elbow off the mat, or you might drop it to the mat if you're feeling quite open today. Taking a breath or two, and then as you exhale, turning towards that right hand and then walking that left arm around in front of you, followed by the right hand, and opening up to the other side. So moving that stretch to the right side of the body now. Inhale drops you down and walks you through center. Exhale, open up to the other side. Inhale, moves you around. Exhale, open. And then inhale up through center. Bring the palms together and exhaling to the heart center. Inhale, reaches the arms overhead, and exhale, we're going to take the left hand to the right knee in a twist. Inhale, come through center, and exhale, twist. So move with your breath here. Allow the breath to be your guide as you find some fluid movement. So we're not stopping and staying stagnant anywhere, we're just simply moving with the breath. The next time your left hand comes to your right knee, we are going to hold for a moment. And allow the inhales to be what lengthens you through the spine, and the exhales to be what twists you into the posture. Inhale brings you back through center, and exhale, twisting to the opposite side. Inhale back through center, and then bringing those hands down in front of you and rolling over the knees so you can come through and forward into a tabletop position. So hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips, and we're going to just start by swaying the hips gently from side to side, getting into the hips. And as you do, you might take one ear to one shoulder, other ear to the other shoulder, just beginning to find some movement in the body here. Now allowing the hip movements to get a little bigger as we begin to make circles with the hips one way. Good. And then taking those circles in the opposite direction. So hips are beginning to move here. And allow that movement to get a little bit bigger. You might incorporate the arms and the shoulders and the chest. Allow it to grow Your head and neck might become involved in this. Taking it the other direction again. So kind of think cat-cow, but get a little bit looser with it. Allow it to be a period of exploration of fluid movement. And then taking it the opposite way one more time. Where can you feel a little bit tight? Where can you feel you want to get into and move into? Just allow yourself to do that. And then coming back through center into your tabletop, lengthening the right leg back. And we're going to exhale, lift it up, and then bending at the knee. And we're just going to simply take some hip circles. So bringing that right knee to the right side of the mat, circling it down towards the left knee and lifting it back up. So flow with your breath here. Allow some movement in the hips. And then take it in the opposite direction. Good. Lifting that heel up towards the sky and then stepping that right knee forward so you can step the foot between the hands. So allow yourself a moment here to move. You might again come back to moving those hips from side to side. Maybe forward and back slightly. Maybe you take little hip circles. Breathe in here. In your low lunge. And as we exhale, we're going to send the hips over that left knee and begin to lift the toes of that right leg. And again, you might find some movement here, just flowing, moving the hips. Rolling that foot forward, coming through your low lunge, and then stepping back. Grounding down into the hands and into the right knee as we lift the left knee out towards the side. Taking a circle here. One way. Getting into those hips. And then the other way. Foot comes up towards the ceiling as we bend through the leg and step it between the hands. Low lunge. Again, allow yourself the space to move here. Flow. Do whatever feels good for you. Before sinking those hips back over the right knee, lifting the toes off the mat. And again, finding your movement. Then coming back forward, tucking those back toes and stepping that foot forward to the front. Inhale, find your half lift, and exhale, fold over the legs. Ground down into the feet, reaching the arms up overhead. Exhaling the hands towards the heart. Find your Tadasana, so shoulders down away from the ears. Open up through the chest. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, palms together as you fold forward over the legs. Find your half lift on an inhale. Then folding over the legs and taking your hands towards the mat and just allowing yourself a moment to sway from side to side. You might bob up and down a little bit. You might bend through the knees and straighten. Just allowing yourself space to explore and move here. Then plant the hands and step the right foot back. Coming back through that low lunge. Now let's move here. We're going to ground down into that right hand and inhale, open the left hand up to the side. Exhale, lower the hand down and inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And hold in here. Lower that left hand down to the mat. Tuck those back toes, and we're going to lift that back knee off the mat. And then again, just find some movement, maybe forward and back, beginning to turn those legs on. And then pausing here before lowering that back knee and stepping back through plank. So you can be in half plank here, or you can come to a full plank, whatever feels good for you. Lowering down halfway in chaturanga, lifting up and opening through cobra, and exhaling back to down dog. Right leg lifts on an inhale, and exhale, we're going to step it between the hands. Lower that back knee down, grounding down into that left hand, and as you inhale, open up. Exhale, lower. Move with your breath. Allow yourself to just flow. And then holding up here as you breathe. Exhale, hand comes back to the mat. Tuck those back toes. Lift that back knee. And again, find your forward and back movement. Before finding some stillness. Bending into that back knee and stepping forward to find your half lift, long through the spine. Exhale, fold over the legs, ground down into the feet, reaching the arms up, and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift up, exhale, fold. Find that half lift as you inhale, before planting the hands and stepping the left leg back. Lower the knee, ground down into that left hand, and as you inhale, open up to the right side. Now this time as you exhale, we're going to sweep that right hand underneath the left arm. Inhale, open. Exhale, sweep it under. Good. Inhale, open. Exhale, sweep. Then opening up and holding here, tucking those back toes and lifting that back knee off the mat. Beautiful. Breathing, opening. Circle that back hand, that top hand down to the mat. And we're going to open up into a warrior two. So drop that back foot to the mat. Open up. Breathe here. Now let's flow a little. As we inhale, we're going to drop that right elbow to the right knee. Reach the left arm overhead. Take a breath here. Then lifting up on an inhale. And exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale lifts you up. Exhale, folding over that right knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, lift. Exhale, over. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, coming through center, through your warrior, before exhaling, bringing the hands to the mat. Stepping that back foot, that front foot back for your chaturanga. Lower down through your cobra. Inhale for up dog. Exhale to down dog. Left leg lifts on an inhale. Step it between the hands as you exhale. Lower that back knee. Inhale lifts the left arm. Exhale, sweep it under the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, lift and hold, tucking those back toes and lifting that back knee off the mat. Left hand comes down to the center, dropping that back foot, opening up through your warrior two. Moving here, so moving with the breath. Inhale drops the right arm, left arm, right arm reaches over. Inhale lifts you, exhale reverses you. Keeping that bend in that front knee as we move here. Allowing the movement to become quite fluid, just flow. Allow the hands to get creative, kind of dancey. Coming back through centre. On an inhale, through warrior two. Then circling the hands back to the mat. Stepping that back foot forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lower. Ground down into the feet. Reaching the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart centre. Inhale, reaches you up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Find that half lift. Long through the spine, and exhale, drops you down. Plant the hands and step back through plank. Lower the knees to the mat. Bring the big toes together and the knees as wide as the mat. Sinking the hips back towards the heels. Extended child's pose. Now you can bring your forehead to the mat and just allow the body to move and rock a little side to side as you breathe here. Inhale lifts you. Exhale, we're going to drop the hips towards the mat, open through the chest. Inhale lifts the hips, exhale back. Now this time, inhale, roll forward with a rounded spine. Lift the toes off the mat, following the knees as you drop the hips towards the mat. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, feet go back to the mat. Bum goes back towards the feet. Inhale, round through the spine. Lift the feet, drop the hips. Exhale, round, back for child's pose. Inhales, bring you forward. Exhale, send you back. And then coming back through tabletop, walking those knees in under the hips, extending the right leg back and stepping the right knee in between the hands. Inhale lifts you up, low lunge. Find that movement in the hips. Plant the left hand, open to the right. Exhale, right hand sweeps under left. Inhale, open. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, open. Exhale, sweep it under. Then inhale, open it up. And then bring your right hand to the right knee. And we're just going to allow yourself to roll to the pinky toe side of the feet as you send that hand in towards the knee. And then again, just find some movement here. Allow the hips to open and close. Open through the chest. Again, you might think cat-cow with the upper body. And then coming back through center, bringing that right hand down to the mat, tucking those back toes, lifting the back knee, dropping the back heel, open up for warrior two. Inhale, extend, oh my gosh, I've forgotten the pose name. Side angle, inhale, side angle, lifting up and reverse your warrior. Inhale, lift, exhale over. Inhale, lift, and exhale, reverse. Inhale, lifts you, exhale, lowers you. And then coming back through warrior two, breathing here, lifting that back heel, planting the hands, and stepping back through plank. Lower the knees, coming through your tabletop. Extend the left leg back, lifting it up and stepping that foot between the hands. Low lunge, open through the chest. Plant the right hand, reach the left hand up. Exhale, sweep it under the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sweep. And then lifting up and bringing that left hand to the left knee, rolling to the pinky toe side of that left foot, and again moving that knee in and out, thinking cat-cow with the upper body. As you round as you bring it in, open as you push it away. And then coming back through centre, bringing that left hand to the mat, tucking those back toes, lifting the back knee. Before dropping that back heel, open up through Warrior Two. Breathe in here. Exhale, lowers you into side angle. Inhale, lifts you. Reverse your warrior on an exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, over. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reverse. Move with your breath. And lifting up on an inhale, through Warrior Two, circling those hands down to the mat and stepping back through plank. Lower the knees, open the knees as wide as the mat, sinking back for your child's pose. Moving, allowing the body to move how it feels it wants to move. Then inhale, coming up through tabletop position to walk the knees in towards the hands, taking a cross-legged position and sinking back over the feet. From here we're going to turn to our long side of our mat and extend your legs out to the side. Lengthening up tall through the spine. If this is really tough to lengthen up through the spine here, you could take a block and place it under your bottom to lift you up a little higher, or just roll your mat up over on top of itself, or take a little pillow. But lengthening up tall through the spine. And as we inhale, we're going to walk our right hand down our right foot, reach our left arm up overhead. Inhale opens the chest, and exhale lower. Inhale open, and exhale in. Breathe in here. On your next exhale, we're going to turn that chest towards the right knee, folding over the right leg. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, lower in. And then walking the fingertips around in front of you as you come over to your left leg. So inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold over that left leg. Left hand stays along that left leg, and we're going to open up to the side. Right arm comes overhead. Inhale allows you to open. Exhale sinks you in. And lifting up through center on an inhale. Bringing the hands under the knees and bringing the knees in. Feet in towards one another for butterfly pose. Open through the knees. Allow your butterfly to flap its wings, moving here. Then lengthening up tall through the spine. Find some stillness when you're ready. And exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale lifts you up, and exhale we're going to find our way down onto our backs. So once you've found your way onto your back, we're going to take our right knee and cross it just past the left knee. We're going to take our hands through the gates of the legs and bringing that left knee in towards the chest, clasping the hands behind the left leg. Breathe in here. Then releasing the clasp of the hands, keeping those knees up in towards the chest. We're going to take the arms out beside us and we're going to drop those feet and that left knee to the left side of the mat. Gaze can come out over that right arm. So right sole of the foot is on the floor. Knees come through center on an inhale, uncrossing the legs, and then taking the left ankle just past the right knee and bringing the knees in towards the chest. So today's flow was a little bit more fluid than yesterday, so we just kind of allowed ourselves to feel the juice. It's really important that we have both, that we allow both our masculine and feminine energy to come out when we need it. Sometimes we need to be a little bit more fluid around things. We need to let go. Whereas sometimes we need a little bit more structure and we tune into that masculine side, dropping the left foot to the right side of the mat, right knee follows, and gaze is coming out over that right shoulder. Like I was saying, it's important to, tune into both and come into whatever energy you need on each day. If we can balance it out and find a balance between the two, and it's great because we have that, that masculine energy, that structure when we need it, but we can be a little bit more fluid flowing at other times too. Tuning into the feminine. Bringing the knees in through center, and releasing that left foot from the right, and then extending the legs long, allowing the feet to drop open for Shavasana. Arms come down beside you, palms faced up, and just allowing yourself space to simply be. Beginning to lengthen the inhales and the exhales, taking some movements through the fingers and the toes. Before reaching the arms overhead, taking a full body stretch, before bending the knees and rolling to the right side. Pausing here just for a moment to find space for gratitude for something that's happened today. And then when you're ready, coming up to sit. Running the hands together in front of the heart. Thank you for joining me today. And thank you for joining me every day on this 30-day yoga challenge. We have made it to day 20. We meet the feminine. Tomorrow we tune in to feel. I'm excited to see you there. We are coming through a nice juicy yin tomorrow. Nice and slowed down and just really allowing ourselves space to feel. Bringing the hands to the forehead. See you tomorrow. Namaste. If you enjoyed this practice, then you know what to do. Hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, then hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see when videos drop, then hit the notification bell. I will see you for day 21, Feel, tomorrow.